Good evening, sports fans, and welcome to another electrifying edition of Giants Insider, where we dive deep into the heart of Big Blue football. I'm your host, bringing you the latest from the New York Giants with that passion that only true NFL devotees can muster. Picture this: it's a chilly December day in 2025, the holiday lights are twinkling over MetLife Stadium, and the Giants are in the thick of a season that's got more twists than a pretzel from a New York street vendor. But tonight, we're zeroing in on a story that's got the quarterback room buzzing like never before. What if I told you that a veteran gunslinger is showering praise on a rookie sensation, calling him a young superstar with an aura that lights up the field? Yeah, that's the kind of vibe that's got Giants Nation fired up. Let's break it down. First off, let's set the scene with the main event. During the Giants bye week, Jameis Winston, yes, that Jameis Winston, the former number 1 overall pick who's now backing up in blue, hopped on the Fox NFL broadcast and didn't hold back on his admiration for rookie quarterback Jackson Dart. Folks, if you're new to the game, a quarterback is the leader of the offense, the guy who calls the plays and slings the ball downfield for those game-changing touchdowns. And Winston, who's seen it all from his days with the Buccaneers and Saints, lit up like a Christmas tree talking about Dart. He called him a young superstar, emphasizing how tenacious and relentless the kid is. He loves American football, Winston said enthusiastically, and in this era where college players didn't have the same nil opportunities, name, image, likeness deals that let them cash in on their fame, having a young QB who shows up, dedicates himself, and grinds every single day is huge. Now, that's high praise from a guy who's been to the Pro Bowl and knows what it takes to thrive in this league. But wait, there's more to this love fest. Winston didn't stop at Dart. He gave a shout-out to the other veteran in the room, Russell Wilson, the 10-time Pro Bowler and Super Bowl champ who's brought his championship pedigree to East Rutherford. Russell Wilson is a Super Bowl-winning quarterback, Winston declared. I'm soaking up all the superpowers I can from him, his perspective, wisdom, guidance, and just his overall demeanor. It's incredibly beneficial for our team. Imagine that quarterback room, folks. Winston, Wilson, and Dart, 3 generations of talent-swapping stories, breaking down film and pushing each other to new heights. It's like a masterclass in QB excellence happening right under the Giants' roof at MetLife Stadium. Now, let's talk about that sparkle, literally. Fox legend Terry Bradshaw, the 4-time Super Bowl winner with the Steelers, got curious about Dart's flashy diamond necklace he rocks on game days. You know, those blinged-out chains that some players wear to channel their inner confidence. Winston jumped to his rookie's defense like a protective offensive lineman. It's just the confidence he has, Winston explained. He has a certain aura around him. People talk about essence. He's got that essence, and actually, those diamonds on his neck are hearts, so he's spreading love out there. Spreading love on the gridiron? That's the kind of positive energy the Giants could use after some tough seasons. Dart's not just throwing passes, he's throwing good vibes, and in a division as brutal as the NFC East, where rivals like the Eagles, Cowboys, and Commanders are always lurking, that kind of mental edge can be a game-changer. Speaking of Dart, let's rewind a bit and give you the full scoop on this rising star. Jackson Dart came out of Ole Miss, where he lit up the SEC with his arm strength, mobility, and that unflappable poise under pressure. In the 2025 NFL Draft, the Giants played chess while others played checkers. They traded back into the first round and snagged him at number 25 overall. What a steal! At 6'2", 220 pounds, Dart's got the build of a classic pocket passer, but with wheels that let him escape sacks and extend plays. His college stats? Impressive. Over 8,000 passing yards, 65 touchdowns, and a completion rate hovering around 65%. But it's his intangibles that have vets like Winston raving. Remember, this is a guy who grew up in Utah, dreaming of the big leagues, and now he's in the media capital of the world, donning that iconic Giants blue. And how about that QB competition that had fans on the edge of their seats during training camp? The Giants made waves in free agency by signing both Winston and Wilson, 2 battle-tested arms to stabilize a position that's been a roller coaster since Eli Manning hung up his cleats. Wilson, at 37, still has that magic. He's thrown for over 43,000 career yards and led the Seahawks to glory in Super Bowl 48. Winston, the 2015 Heisman winner from Florida State, brings that fiery energy with his 121 touchdown passes across his career, even if turnovers have been his Achilles heel. They battled it out with Dart, and initially, Wilson won the starting nod. But after a rough 0-3 start to the season, Losses that stung against divisional foes like the Eagles and Cowboys. The coaching staff, led by Brian Daboll, made the switch to Dart. The rookie responded with poise, leading the team to a couple of gritty wins before a concussion sidelined him. That's when Winston stepped in for 2 games, reminding everyone why he's still got that cannon arm. Let's zoom out for some historical context, because the Giants quarterback saga is as rich as New York cheesecake. This franchise traces its roots back to 1925, founded by Tim Mara for just $500. Talk about a bargain. They played at the Polo Grounds in Harlem, where legends like Frank Gifford and Y.A. Tittle dazzled crowds in the 1950s and 60s. Fast forward to the modern era, the move to Giant Stadium in 1976, then to the state-of-the-art MetLife in 2010, shared with the Jets but owned by Big Blue pride. And oh, those Super Bowl triumphs. In 2007, under Tom Coughlin and Eli Manning, they shocked the undefeated Patriots in Super Bowl 42 with that helmet catch by David Tyree. Still gives me chills. Then, in 2011, another upset over New England in Super Bowl 46, with Manning earning MVP honors both times. Those rings cemented the Giants as Giant Slayers, pun intended. But it's not just offense. The Giants' identity is built on that ferocious defense. Think Lawrence Taylor, the LT, who revolutionized the linebacker position in the 80s with his speed and sack artistry. 142.5 career sacks, folks. Or Michael Strahan, who set the single-season sack record with 22.5 in 2001 and now graces our TVs with his charisma. Today, that defensive legacy lives on with beasts like Dexter Lawrence, the nose tackle who's been a Pro Bowler and anchors the line, allowing QBs like Dart to operate without constant pressure. In 2025, the D-line has racked up 35 sacks through 12 games, putting them on pace to challenge team records. Compare that to last season's 28 total. Huge improvement. Diving deeper into analysis, Dart's insertion as starter has injected youth and dynamism into the offense. His quick release, under 2.5 seconds on average, has cut down on sacks, and his accuracy on deep balls, over 20 yards, sits at 55%, better than Wilson's 48% this year. But injuries are the wild card. That concussion against the Commanders in Week 6 was a wake-up call. Concussions, for those tuning in, are brain injuries from hits that can sideline players for weeks under NFL protocols. Winston filled in admirably, throwing for 450 yards and 3 TDs in those 2 starts, but the team went 1-1, highlighting how Dart's mobility adds an extra dimension. Coaching-wise, Daboll's play calling, mixing West Coast concepts with RPO, run-pass options, suits Dart's style perfectly. It's like pairing peanut butter with jelly. Seamless. Now, imagine if we could peek into the locker room. Let's fictionalize a quick interview with Dart himself. Man, hearing Jameis say that? It's surreal, Dart might say, flashing that confident grin. He's been like a big brother, breaking down coverages with me after practice. And Russ. His stories from Seattle inspire me to chase that ring. We're building something special here in New York. Wrapping this up, Giants fans, what a time to be alive. From Winston's glowing endorsements to Dart's emerging stardom, Big Blue is scripting a comeback story worthy of Broadway. Stay passionate, keep that faith, and tune in next week as we preview that Cowboys clash. It's gonna be a thriller. Remember, in football, as in life, it's about that relentless grind and unbreakable aura. Go Giants! This is your sports anchor signing off. Keep the blue fire burning.